一つずつ解決していきましょう。
On the way home, we were discussing the conditions that Akari spoke to us about. The easiest one to solve is getting enough members. Agea, do you have anyone in mind?
なくはないけど、しのちゃんとか興味あるみたいだし。葵はどうなの?
Who was Shino again? I hardly have any ideas either. There's no one who has actually come forward and said that they want to join. The general popularity of the Soaring Club has risen since Amane's stay as the sole member. The number of people interested in the club's activities has increased. On the other hand, the rumor that if you get involved, Tobioka-sensei will have his eye on you is also spreading, so that deters some people from easily enjoying. Enjoying? You mean joining, don't you? Kotori, how about you? As Kotori sat there in her wheelchair, she looked down, deep in thought. Her expression seemed gloomy, somehow.
どうしたの、小鳥? 私ね、新入部員入れたくない。
Why not? Hey, what's this all of a sudden?
だってその誰かは私たちがどんな思いで何をしてきたか知らないのよ。モーニンググローリーに憧れる気持ちも、あまねちゃんとリスカのことも。
Or about the day we were so close but couldn't quite make it. Ageha and I had the same kind of expression as Kotori. We had mixed feelings about having new members join. We are trying to carry out our activities as a club, so I understand this is a contradiction. It's not easy to make a clear decision.
あまねちゃん、今頃どうしてるかな。さあ、相変わらずなんじゃない？
Amana is now working at her father's laboratory. We sometimes text her, but the replies either don't come, or if they do, they come much later. It's obvious that she is not much of a writer, and it's likely that she doesn't even realize when a text has been sent to her. Sometimes she replies to several texts all at the same time, so the content of the message is hard to understand. She's probably sitting in her seat at the laboratory, but I wonder what she does all day. Is she eating properly, I wonder? I feel nostalgic as I recall the way she ate. That totally spoils the fact of her good looks. We only spent about 2 months together, but to us, that time still feels very special.
あまねちゃんにとってグライダーはもう過去のものになっちゃったのかな。
As Kotori mumbles quietly, we all start to feel kind of sad. When she's concentrating on something, she loses sight of everything else around her.
きっとそのうちすごい発明品を作って世の中をあっと言わせちゃうんじゃない？
Like a time machine or something. It's possible that Amana's inventions are already everywhere, but we just haven't realized. She's not the sort to boast about her own achievements. Which is why, even if that happened, she wouldn't go as far as to send a text saying, "Isn't that great?" or something like that. We'd like her to send us something though.
また飛ばないとね。それであまねちゃんに見てほしい。
Right. In order to do that, there were many hurdles for us to overcome. One of those was finding new club members.
ここのパーツは学校の機材で作れるんだよ。だから昼休みにでも忍び込んで。問題は主翼よね。
I guess there's no way we can make them unless we have somewhere spacious.
時間もかかるからあんちゃんとこの工場を借りるのも難しいし。ガレージさえあれば。
Oh, hey, Asa. What are you doing here?
何か用?
We had spread out the designs on the dining hall table. Our faces were huddled together when we noticed Asa watching us from a distance. It almost seemed like she was hiding in the shadows. Kotori tilted her head as if to say, "What a strange girl. You want to talk? Oh, are we in the way? Sorry, there are no other big tables." Since we lost the garage, Flying Fish Manor has become the base of operations for the Soaring Society. We normally use my room, but I've vacated that for now, so the only other places are here or Kotori's room. We need a table just to lay out the designs, so now we are using the dining hall table.
皆さん楽しそうだなと思って。楽しそう?
We all looked at each other. Because we looked like we were all deliberating it, Asa felt unnecessarily intimidated.
それ設計図ですよね。
Yeah, for a glider.
作るんですか？自分たちで？そうだよ。全部じゃないけどね。すごい。3年生にもなるとそんなこともできるようになるんですね。
I don't think that has anything to do with that.
さすがおじいちゃんの慶風学園だ。
Well, that doesn't really have anything to do with it. Until now, we haven't been taught anything in class about making gliders.
あれ？でもグライダーはもうあるんじゃ。
Yeah, but something happened.
あれ壊れたままだし。
Aka spoke like it was something to laugh about. In the last flight with Amane, there was damage such as cracks to the fuselage, and it still hasn't been repaired.
まあでもしばらくは無理ね。修理も改造も。どうしてですか？場所がないのよ。でっかいものを作るにはそれ以上にでっかい場所が必要なの。でっかい場所ですか。
Asa seemed to be mumbling something while deep in thought.
お腹すいた。
Congratulations. Kanako let out a pathetic whimper as she came into the dining hall. I look at the clock to see that it's 6 o'clock. It's already this late. It's about time to start preparing dinner. Shall we call it a day?
そうだね。
We cheerfully followed up the designs.
朝ちゃんどうかした？いえ、別に何でも。それじゃあまた明日ね。
Yeah.
またね、アゲハ。
Kotori and I see off Ageha and then go into the kitchen.
さてと、夕飯の支度するか。今日はなんだっけ？
Diablo chicken and rocket salad, a recipe courtesy of Hibari. Yesterday we made okonomiyaki from leftovers, which was a little disappointing. Having said that, everyone seemed satisfied. So today we are making something more extravagant. By the way, Diablo chicken is a spicy dish of chicken fried in peppers and spices. It's unbelievably delicious. It makes you sweat a lot, so it's the perfect dish in the summer. What? I don't know about that. Why would you want to sweat even more?
じゃあ、私はサラダ作るわね。
Sure, I'll leave that to you. It's been a year since she started helping with dinner. Kotori's gotten used to it too.
やったね。私、あれ大好きなんだ。本当に美味しいのよ、朝ちゃん。朝ちゃん？
It seems that Asa can't hear Kanako's voice as she stares into the kitchen. Then, slowly,
私も何か手伝います。
she said, as if she were compelled by a sense of duty. No, it's okay. Right now we are causing so many problems for you, like not even being able to give you a proper room.
そうそう、これは私の仕事だから。でも、
Asa is looking at Kotori.
もしかして車椅子の私が仕事してるのにとか思ってる？いえ、そんなことは。
She fidgets uncomfortably. Seems like Kotori was spot on.
甘く見ないでもらいたいわね。私、こう見えて結構できる女だから。
Kotori sticks out her modest chest with pride while sitting in her wheelchair. Don't worry, once the preparations for your room have been finished, we'll give you some chores to do too.
はい。
She seems despondent somehow. Does she feel like she's been scolded?
いいじゃん。やらせてあげれば。
Kanako?
葵くんらしくないよ。部屋のことで遠慮してるのかもしれないけど、それは良くない遠慮だと思うな。ほら、朝ちゃん、おいで。
Kanako takes Asa by the hand and brings her into the kitchen.
いいから。ねえ、葵くん、何すればいい？
Okay, could you wash the vegetables? To start with, I'll try asking her to do something that seems easy. Having said that, since we have to prepare enough for all of the boarders, just washing them is quite a big job.
だって。
Kanako had only brought Asa in here, but it looks like she isn't planning to help. Asa stands in front of the sink and picks up some vegetables.
これを洗うんですね。
There's dirt all over the roots and so on, so wash them carefully.
わかりました。
Asa answered with sincerity, then started to wash the vegetables. With detergent. Say what? Stop! Stop!
Huh?
You can't use detergent.
でも洗うんじゃ。
Just water is fine.
そうなんですか。
It's been a while since I saw something as stupid as washing food with detergent.
じゃあ水で洗ってと。
Scrub, scrub, splash. Scrub, 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 splash. Scrub, 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 scrub. Hold on, Asa.
はい。
That's probably enough. If you wash them too much, they'll lose all the nutrients.
そうなんですか？
If we keep on at this pace, we'll never get it finished.
でもちょっとしか洗わないとばい菌残ってそうで怖いし、もういいから貸して姉さん。
Oh, hey, Yoda, what are you doing here?
ヨルちゃん？
Came just out of nowhere, she ninja or something. Yoda appeared from behind and took the vegetables from Asa's hand. It seems like she was worried about Asa, so she was watching over her.
まったく姉さんは本当に容量が悪いんだから。量が多いって言ってもたかが洗うだけなんだからさっさと終わらせる。
Yoda starts washing them in a way that looks like the work is flowing smoothly. In contrast to her appearance and behavior, is she actually good at housework? She's unexpectedly homely and might be a good girl after all.
野菜洗ったらどうする？何かやることあるならついでにやっとくけど。
That face! Declared Yoda, who really doesn't seem to have any motivation in her voice at all. Okay, can you cut vegetables?
やれないわけないでしょ。
It would be a big help if you could cut some onions, carrots, potatoes, and so on for the soup.
はいはい。一つだけ言っておくけど、あんたたちの手伝いしてるわけじゃないんだからね。
She's such a tsundere.
姉さんが見てられないからやってあげてるだけで。
I stand corrected. She's not a good girl after all. What, just because she's a little bit tsun?
ピーラー。いらないわ。目が深いから、こっちの方が早い。
As she said that, Yoda started to peel the skin from the potatoes with a knife. She was doing it really nicely, only peeling off the skin and leaving the insides intact.
なかなかやるじゃない。
Why do you look so sorry about it? After washing the vegetables without wasting any time at all, she peeled the potatoes and carrots, then started cutting them with the knife.
このくらいのサイズでいいの？もう少し小さい方がいい？
The potatoes were cut into almost equal bite-sized chunks. No, that's fine like that.
そう。玉ねぎは薄切りでいいの？
Yeah, lengthways.
はいはい。言っとくけど、私の時給は高いんだからね。
Chop, 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 slice, 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 slice. This seems strange somehow.
本当に上手ね。葵くんとどっちがうまいかしら。ムカつくけど、私よりできる女だ。ちょっとだけ。何よ。
Nothing much. Did you make the meals at your house?
別に、このくらい家庭科の授業でもやってれば、できて当然でしょ。私はできてないけど。私の家、両親が開けることが多くって、使用人が作る料理が気に食わないからってヨルちゃんが作ることが多かったんです。姉さん、いらないことは言わないの。どこで勉強したの？料理。家庭科の授業でこんなことまでやらないと思うけど。ググればいいわ。
I see.
ネット全盛のこの時代、親から教えてもらわなくても料理はできると。ヨルちゃんは何でもすぐに覚えて、何でも上手にやれちゃうすごい子なんです。だから私の自慢の妹なんですよ。だから姉さん、余計なことは言わないの。
Oh, she's blushing. That's cute. She's the conceited genius girl. That day's dinner was really delicious. A few days have passed since the twins have come to Flying Fish Manor. We searched in several places for somewhere we could move the glider, but we couldn't find anywhere. If we want to rent storage space, it costs a lot of money for somewhere that big. There's no way we have that kind of money. Anshan might be able to find us a place, but when we thought about the circumstances of the glider, we really couldn't get him involved. Our last resort was... to put it in the garden. We could carry the glider into the garden and cover it with a sheet. Or we'll lap it so that the rainwater doesn't get in.
小鳥、そっち引っ張ってねえ、長さ足りないんだけど
That's what she said. The boarders came to watch us at work.
こんなとこ置いといて平気なの
I don't know, I don't think it's very good though. But we can't help it because there's nowhere else to put it.
いつまでこの部屋を使わせる気かしら。私はこの部屋嫌いじゃないけどな。壁の色とか出窓とか洒落てるもん。姉さん忘れたの？ここ男の部屋よ。
And why is that such a problem?
そうだけど。でも葵さん綺麗好きだしいい人だもん。それは関係ないと思う。昨日だってタンスからトランクスが出てきたし。夜ちゃんの短パンかと思っちゃったよ私。男の人ってああいうパンツ履くんだね。びっくりだよ。
So Aoi wears the kind of shorts Yoru would wear? What?
ねえ、いい加減諦めて家に帰ろうよ。それかせめてこんなオンボロじゃなくてもっとちゃんとした寮を探してもらいましょう。まさか姉さん本気であいつらの仲間に入りたいって思ってるんじゃ。そもそも泥棒よ。泥棒だからって悪い人とは限らないよ。ほら正義の義足的な。
What, like Robin Hood?
あいつらの行為は自分たちのためでしょ。夢を叶えるためだったらルールを無視していいだなんて、それこそ本当に自分勝手だと思うけど。ヨルちゃんに自分勝手とか言われてもあれ何かな。外にみんな集まってるよ。
Stuff clothes into the parted tubes so that bugs don't get inside. Then put the cover over the canopy. Hearing the noise that we were making, the two sisters came outside together.
何してるんですか？
We are putting the glider out here. From now on, it won't cause you any inconvenience.
でもこんな場所じゃ。
They said it wouldn't rain for a while. Well, we might be able to do something about it. Kotori, did you say that part's not long enough?
なんとか。こんな場所で本当に大丈夫なんでしょうか。さあどうだかね。 FRP だから腐食はしないし劣化もしづらいけど全くしないってわけじゃないし、そのせいで強度に問題が出て飛んでる最中にバキッなんてことも。あれが全部入る場所があればいいんですよね。そうだよ。そんな場所があればだけどね。
I wonder if she knows of such a place.
ちょっと姉さん何考えてるの？あそこなら入るでしょ。
There?
だから
Where is there?
本気なの？何か言いたいことがあるんならちゃんと言った方がいいよ。そうだ！いい場所があるわ
She's so cute. That voice rang out surprisingly well across the air on this sunny day off. It was just like it was being read from a prepared script, which might be because it was strangely monotone. Everyone all stared blankly at her at the same time. Asa became timid.
ほらせっかく言えたんだから。
Kanako gave Asa a gentle push in the back. Asa took half a step forward. Asa, did you say there's a good place?
はい、実はいい場所に心当たりがあるんです。どこ
Kotori goes for it without hesitation. At times like this, she's the most earnest.
と
Asa seemed like she was holding back as she glanced at Yore, then pointed towards the lake.
あっちの方です。
Is it really here? The place that Asa had brought us to The place that Asa had brought us to is Windmill Hill. The area around here is supposed to be part of the renewable energy research facilities. This place has been opened up as a walking course so that the citizens can enter it freely, but there's nowhere that looks like it would be able to house a glider. However, Asa climbs over the gently sloping hill. Behind her, Yore was sulkily following her. Asa stopped in front of a large building that had been built on the edge of Windmill Hill.
ここです。
Agea and I both made a face that seemed to say, "Here?" at the same time. We knew about this building. This had been here since before the windmills were built. It looked like a research facility or a storeroom and had a somewhat mysterious appearance. We had just decided amongst ourselves that it... What? Why is there a yen sign? Whatever. We had just decided amongst ourselves that yen was the place for monitoring the water quality of the lake.
昔、あんちゃんたちと忍び込もうとしたことあったよね。
At that time, the door was locked and we couldn't get inside. Asa took a key out of her pocket and opened the door that had been locked. Where does she have a key for that?
どうぞ。
The 10-year mystery was about to be solved. As we stepped inside, our hearts pounded. Hey, I know this place. The twins were here before. It was a mess inside. Maybe we should clean up a bit. But let's do that next time on If My Heart Had Wings. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.